Hi everyone and welcome to another Flutter application development tutorial. Guys, in this tutorial we will be talking about text widget in Flutter. Okay, and here as you can see here on the screen we have a simple application. We have an app bar, and inside the app bar we have a title, and this is in the title we are using text widget, and the text widget only accept the string values. As you can see here, we are passing string values to this text view, and also in this text view we have centralize this text by using it inside our center widget. Okay, so the text widget is a widget which you can pass string value to this widget and show to the user. Okay, so if you want to show some title or subtitle or a paragraph, so you can put it inside the text widget and you can show it to the user. And the text widget has a lot of properties to customize it, so we will be looking at all the properties in this video. So let's start it from the style property. Okay, so inside the text widget we use the style, and the style accept the text style widget. If you move the cursor to your style, and as you can see here, it accept the text style widget. Okay, so simply type text style, and inside this text style we will be using the properties of this text style. Okay, so first of all we need to change the font size because it is very small, and to change the font size simply type the font size, and the font size accepts a double value. As you can see here, a double value, and I will give a value of 25.0, and if I save it, so as you can see here the font is much larger now. Okay, after this we have the font style. So the font style accept the font style widget. Okay, and font style dot italic. Okay, as you can see here, if we type dot, and we have a normal, italic, and you can also pass a list of values to this font style. So we will use the italic, and if I hit save, so as you can see here our text is italic now. Okay, after this, if you want to change the color of your font, if you don't want to be your font like black, so you have to pass the color, and inside the color we will be using the colors dot, and I will simply add this red. Yeah, we will use the red color, and if I hit save, as you can see here our font is red in color now. Okay, so after this we have a font weight property of our text style. So to use the font weight, we will simply type the font weight, and font weight dot, if you simply want to make it bold, so you can select the bold. If you want to make it normal, so you can select the normal. And if you want to make the if you want to give a weight property like 100 to 900, so you can select from these. I will simply type bold, and I will save it, and as you can see here our text is bold now. Okay, after this we can change the font our font family of our text widget. So to change the font family, simply type font family, and here it accept the string value, but you need to pass the font name here. Okay, so we have a default font here like Times New Roman. Okay, so this font available in our Flutter. So as you can see here our font family is changed, and if you want to use the custom font in your Flutter application, so I have already created a video on it, so you will find the link in the description to that video, so you can watch that video to know how you can use the custom font in your Flutter application. Okay, so now we need to decorate our text. So to decorate our text we will use the decoration property, and inside this it accepts the text decoration, and simply type dot, and we can make it underline by this, and if I save it, so as you can see here we have a line under our text. And if we use another property of this like overline, so we will check it, hit save, and as you can see here we have a line over our font. Okay, so I will use the underline property, underline, and If you want to change the color of this line below the font or below the text, so you can change it by simply adding a decoration color property. Okay, so simply use the colors dot. I will make it teal. So I will hit save, and as you can see here, our underline color is changed to teal. Okay, and if you want to change the style of this underline, you can use the decoration style and decoration decoration style dot dash. Okay, so if we hit save, as you can see here, it is dashed style now, and if you change it to some other value like dotted, so if I hit save, so it is dots now. Okay, so I will change it to dash. Okay, it looks good, and it's totally up to you guys. And we can also change the background color of our text. Okay, so to change the background color, simply type background color. Okay, and simply use the colors class, and I will add the background color of blue, and we will hit save. Okay, sorry, blue, hit save, and as you can see here, the color background color is changed, so I will change it to something like black. Okay, so it will look good. Okay, as you can see here, our text background color is black now. Okay, this is our text style properties, and inside the text widget we have also some properties we can use. That is the first one is the text alignment. So if you want to align your text, simply type the text align dot right, and if you hit save, so as you can see here, our text is aligned to right. Okay, and if you want to align it center, you can simply type align text align dot center, and if we hit save, so it will be centered. Okay, and below this we have another property, text direction. It is something like text align, so we will simply comment this, and we will hit save. Okay, we have an error. So to use the text direction, simply type the text direction dot ltr. Ltr means left to right. Okay, so I will just save, and as you can see here, it is left to right. This is our left side and this is our right. So if we change to rtl, rtl means right to left, and it will goes to the right side. Okay, as you can see here, if you type Arabic, Urdu, or any other language starts from right side, so you can use this text direction. Okay, and I will just simply leave it like this. Okay, I will comment it. Okay, so if you want to use these properties, you can use it. And we have another property like overflow and text overflow dot ellipsis, and if I hit save, okay, as you can see here, we have some text visible, and we have 3 dots here. Okay, so it shows that some text is below this, or if you click on these 3 dots, so the other text will be shown. And we can use another property of this fade. So if we hit save, so now the text is all visible, but if we make it larger, I think so it will be no. Okay, we will use the maximum line property here, maximum line to 1, and if we save it, so now it is paired that we have some text below here, and is in many application you saw that if we click on this, so the below text is visible. Okay, so we can use this fade or ellipsis, but most of people uses ellipsis, so it is the best option. Okay, and we have a maximum line properties, and we have also space. Okay, their property is in the text style. They're like word spacing, So word spacing will be true, and we will simply, and I will just simply remove this or comment this. So if we hit save, as you can see here, okay, we will simply comment this one, and if I change it to 10, so you will notice the difference. This is a word spacing. As you can see here, welcome, and this is the space 2, this is the space, and we have also add the letter spacing, and we will change, give it a 5. And as you can see here, now we have some spaces in between our letters. Okay, so all these properties are usable, and the text widget is more customizable. You can use all these properties to customize the text widget about your requirements in your application. So that's it for this video, guys, and if you like this video, so please subscribe to my channel and also like this video. And if you have any question, please ask me in the comment section, or you can contact me on my Instagram. Okay.